Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another Boston Celtics video here on the New England Sports Nation YouTube channel here on YouTube. What in the heck did I just watch? Let me get the good news out of the way. And there's not a lot of good news. It's only game one. That's it. That's it. That's the only good news from this game. That's it. And now here's the everything that went terribly wrong for the Celtics. And where do I begin? I feel like every time I do a rant video, I don't even know where to begin because it's so frustrating. It is. It's so bad. Like, I'm not trying to react in this video like the Celtics are eliminated right now. Like, I don't want to overreact because, like I said, it's only game one. The only reason why I'm very frustrated every time the Celtics lose in the playoffs, no matter what game, no matter what round it is, it's because I've said it a million times, I'm going to say it again, this is the last good Boston team. It's all up to the Celtics for the entire city. I'm going to say this again. Why? Because the Bruins, they fell off a cliff. They've made it to the playoffs 9 years in a row. They've only won one cup in those 9 years. And then this year, they followed to tie for last place in the Eastern Conference. So who knows who's going to fix them soon? I don't know. Red Sox, they're just being the same old Red Sox, staying at 500 baseball and not making the playoffs. We'll see what happens later in the season, but it's looking like the same old Red Sox. And the Patriots are still down in the dumps right now. They just got their draft, but it's probably not going to help. I mean, I want to stay positive, but, I mean, the Patriots are 8-26 in the last 2 seasons, a.k.a. 4-13. So, yeah. So this is the only good team we have left. And when I watch this team in the playoffs this year, it's so frustrating. And I'm going to try not to scream this video, because it's only game one. But the way that the Celtics have been playing in the playoffs, it's so, and especially for a defending championship team. The start of the game, it was close the entire first quarter. The second quarter, the Celtics had a great second quarter. They outscored the Knicks 35-20. The Celtics were up by like 16, 17 points at halftime. They started the third quarter. Their highest lead of the game got to 20. And then it all went downhill from there. The Celtics blew a 20-point lead. They were up by 20 in the third quarter. And they lost. They lost. That's right. In the third quarter, with a 20-point lead, defending championship, second round, game one, they lost. At home! In Boston. And if they did that in New York or whatever, it shouldn't happen. But if you had to pick a place where it should never happen, that would be Boston. That's what they did. Not to mention I don't think the Celtics know what a two-pointer is. They don't know what a freaking two-pointer knows. They don't even know what a two-pointer is. You know why? Because the whole game they were shooting threes like it was the three-point contest. The Celtics thought they were in the three-point freaking contest the whole game. The Boston Celtics missed, get this is real, they missed 45 threes tonight. That's an NBA record. It was 40, it's now 45. And you know what? I'm going to say it right now. It's a must-win Wednesday. It is. It is. Game 2 is a must-win. You know why? Because if you go down 2-0 going to New York for 2 games, I'm just going to say this right now. I'm not exaggerating this. You might get swept. You might. The Knicks are a great team, and I give credit to them. I do. Brunson had a tremendous game. He was hitting some crazy threes. He made like 2 or 3 crazy threes in a row. And I'll give credit to that. Because that was great by him. And the Celtics even defended it well. And it just went in because he's really good. I just don't understand why the Celtics can't play 2 good halves of basketball in a game. I don't get that. That's the biggest thing I don't understand. Especially a defending championship team. They can't do that. They didn't do it once in the Magic series. I know they won the series 4-1, but they didn't do it. The Magics are not that good. They only have Banchero. That's it. Banchero was dropping like 30 points a game in that series and lost the series 4 games on because he had nobody else to go to. And it honestly, I feel bad for him because he's a tremendous player. Because if he had weapons, what I mean by weapons is as other great players on the team, not actual weapons, because that'd be, yeah. So, in basketball terms, weapons, I should say. If he had other great players, the Magics could have possibly beat us. That's only if they had, in basketball terms, other weapons on the team, a.k.a. like great players. That's what I mean by weapons. If anybody was wondering. But the Knicks are a great team. The Knicks won the series 4 games to 2 against the Pistons. Because if the Celtics do not win Wednesday, if they don't win game 2, you have to win 2 games in New York. You absolutely have to. That's why it's a must-win. Because even if you go down 2-0 and you split, if you win 1 and lose 1 in New York, you're down 3-1 and you have to win 3 in a row. That's a terrible situation. That's not easy for any team. I know the Cavs did in the 2016 finals. It's not easy. It's not easy for any team at all. It's a must-win game 2. It's such a must-win. And I know you guys Celtics fans will agree with me with that. Because it is. Because then you have, if you don't, like I said, if you don't win Wednesday, if you don't win game 2, you have to win 2 in a row in New York. And I know that's going to be very, very difficult. And especially if the Celtics keep doing what they're doing. I don't understand. The Celtics, it's either they have a great first half and blow it in the second half, or they have a bad first half and a great second half. The Celtics closed out the series against the Magic because they didn't have a good first half. It was like tied at halftime. And then the Celtics, in the second half, they outscored the Magic. And they outscored the Magic like in the second half, like 50-25, and they win by like 30 at the end of the game. The Celtics were up 20 in the third quarter. They had a great first half and a good, very short start of the second half. Wiped out. Absolutely wiped out. All I'm asking for the Celtics is 2 good halves of basketball. They have not shown it once. That was our 6th playoff game of the season. 0 for 6 on that. They haven't done it yet, that I've seen. I have. It's crazy that we won that series 4-1. If the Celtics could play, and this is a lot to ask for, and it's not going to happen because the Celtics can't do it once. If the Celtics could play 2 good halves of basketball for the rest of this series, the Celtics will win 4 games in a row and will win the series 4 games to 1. They will. The problem is that they can't do that. And that's why they lost tonight. And I really don't think the Celtics know what a 2-pointer is. Every time Tatum would get the ball, every time Tatum would get the ball, he just dances on the 3-point line and shoots a 3 every time. and misses. Every time. Even when the game is tied, no matter what the score was, he still did it. And everyone else did that. I'm very mad because this is the last good team in Boston. The city of Boston sports is like in the Celtics' hands, I feel like. I don't know if that feels to you guys, but it's like that to me. I think I'm probably going to end the video here because the Thunder Nuggets game 1 is going on and I want to watch that and I don't want to be sitting here screaming and missing the game. So, yeah. I think I'm going to end it here. I think I've said enough. I think I've said what I wanted to say. It's a must-win game 2. If you don't win game 2, then this series is, I mean, it's not over, obviously, but you're probably that close for it to be over because then you have to win 2 in a row in New York. And if you win at least 1, you have to win 3 in a row. And if you lose all, you're swept. It's a must-win game 2. So before this video, let me paint the scenario. If the Celtics don't win game 2, they have to win 2 in a row in New York. If not, they either have to win 3 in a row, or they're gonna get swept. I don't think they're gonna get swept. If you're wondering that, I don't think they're gonna get swept. I highly doubt that. The Celtics are just too good not to get swept. And that line right there that I just said might age like milk. And I probably shouldn't have said that because the Celtics can't play 2 good halves of basketball. So honestly, there is a chance they could get swept. But I don't want to go too crazy. Like when I say that, I don't actually mean it. Because I don't think this team will. But anything can happen. You never know. I mean, I should have expected the Celtics to blow that lead because they've done it before, but I wasn't thinking about that when we had a 20-point lead. So I feel like I don't even learn from this team because I definitely know that the Celtics will never learn. No Boston team will ever learn from their mistakes. No team, not the Patriots, not the Red Sox, not the Brewers, not the Celtics. Here's the scenario if the Celtics win game 2. If the Celtics win game 2, the series is tied 1-1, and you go to New York for game 3. And if the Celtics split, if they win 1 in New York and lose 1 in New York, then the series is tied 2-2 going to Boston for game 5. And that'd be an okay situation, especially how the Celtics have been playing from the Magic series and this game. And if you win 2 in a row in New York, then you're up 3-1, and the Knicks would have to win 3 in a row. But then if you drop 2 games in New York, then the Celtics have to win. So even if the Celtics win game 2, there's still a chance that they might have to win 3 in a row. That's only if the Knicks win both games at home, games 3 and 4. So it's a must win for game 2 for the Celtics, and and you have to at least win 1 in New York. Best case is 2 in New York, worst case is 0, and you need to win at least game 3 or 4. But I don't want to get too far ahead of this series because it's only game 1. Because game 2 matters so much more for the Celtics. Every game counts. I know, yes, it's only game 1, but every game counts, especially in the playoffs. And if you're going to miss 45 threes, maybe you should stop shooting threes. Honestly, I just don't understand the, what is Joe Mazzulla's game plan? He was calling all these timeouts. What was he saying? Was he saying shoot every 3 possible? Because I highly doubt that. Honestly, I'm not going to know what he says, but I highly doubt that. I just don't think the Celtics listened. I highly doubt that was the play. Especially that they missed 45 threes in the game. Not to mention that in overtime, the Celtics were down 3. They had to tie it to get into a second overtime, and they couldn't even get a shot off because Jaylen Brown couldn't shoot it because the ball was tied up, and it just didn't work out. It was like the Houston play in March Madness in the championship where they couldn't get a shot off. The Celtics really pulled a Houston in March Madness championship. If you know what I'm talking about, if you watch the March Madness championship at the end. Anyways, it's a must-win game 2. That's all it is. Forget it. All I can say to you, Celtics, obviously the Celtics are not watching this video, obviously, but If I was talking directly to Celtics, all I would say is forget this game. It's a must-win game 2, and taking multiple threes in a game is fine. It's not okay when you miss 45. You shouldn't even miss 30, let alone 45. Like, if you start shooting threes in, like, the first quarter and it's missing, like, it's not falling, then that's where you stop. You don't continue for the whole game. That's what happens. How did the Celtics even get a 20-point lead? Were the Knicks that bad in the first half? Because, I mean, like, man, if that was game 1, man, I am scared to know what's going to happen in game 2. And I was scared going into this game. Because I knew how the Celtics were playing back in round 1, and I was afraid they were going to carry it into round 2. And they did. I better hope this is a wake-up call for the Celtics. Because if you go down 2-0, you're most likely going to lose the series. Simple as that. Thank you guys for watching this video. I'm going to go watch the Denver Nuggets and Oklahoma City game before it's over because I'm done ranting, you know? Like, I'm going to try. I don't know if I'm going to have time to do this, but I'm going to try to do a Celtics video after every playoff game from now on. I don't know if I did that in the Magic series. I don't think I did. I did, like, half the series, I think. But especially if the Celtics are going to play like that, then you're going to have a rant video of me screaming after every Celtics game. But I'm going to try to do a Celtics video after every playoff game. I'm pretty sure I did 2 or 3 Celtics videos during the Magic series, and it was 5 games, so I'm going to try to do it after every game in the Knicks series. So that's the plan. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out, everybody.